Are you looking to start a career in facility management? Have you been asking yourself what it's all about? Have you been watching all the videos on YouTube and reading as much material that you can to find out what it's all about? Well, I'm here to answer that question for you today, and it may not be what you think it is. My name is Gary Ward. I'm the founder of the Facility Management Training Academy. I have over 20 years experience in facility management, and I'm here today to debunk the myths about facility management and tell you what it's not.
So the first myth we'll look at is a facility manager does not need to be a strong leader. So yes, I strongly disagree with that. Facility manager should be a strong leader, and here are some of the reasons why I think so. One, decision making. A facility manager is responsible for making decisions that impact the operations and maintenance of the facility. A strong leader is able to make informed and confident decisions that drive the facility forward. Number two, problem solving. So you as a facility manager must be able to identify and solve problems quickly and efficiently. It's never easy. And as a strong leader, you must be able to think critically. You must be able to identify the root causes of problems, and you must be quickly able to develop a solution that will benefit the facility. And number three, communication. Communication is so important in every aspect of life. But as a facility manager, you must be able to effectively communicate with a variety of different people. And these include your employees, guys who work for you, your handymen, your administrative staff, your contractors. Very important to keep communications open with them. And then your tenants and your landlords. Interaction with tenants and your landlords can only benefit you in the long run. A strong leader is able to articulate their vision and plans and to communicate effectively with all the parties involved. My number four is team management. And as a facility manager, you must be able to manage and motivate a team of employees and contractors to achieve the facility's goals. So what I always say is, you're not going to be on a site 24/7. It's nearly impossible. But on most sites, you'll have security and you'll have cleaning and you may have a handyman. It's important to keep those people motivated, to make sure that they form part of your team. So when you're not around, when you're at home spending some time with your family, and it will happen from time to time that you can, you must know and feel confident that the team that you've left behind can run the facility in your absence. And number five, adaptability. The facilities management industry is constantly evolving, and a facility manager must be able to adapt to new challenges and opportunities. A strong leader is able to embrace change and adjust their approach to meet all the new challenges. In summary, a strong leader is essential for a facility manager to be successful in your role and to ensure the smooth operation and maintenance of the facility or facilities that you look after. So the myth number two is you require a degree to work in facility management. So another one I don't agree with. So having a degree is not a strict requirement to becoming a facility manager, but it can be beneficial in obtaining the necessary knowledge and skills for the job. There are many facility managers that have acquired these necessary skills and then also experience through on-the-job training, through vocational schools and some certification programs. I myself have been in the industry for 20 years. I mentioned that before. And to date, I have no formal degree. I've done plenty of small courses. I've had the opportunity to be involved in lots of different projects, from HVAC, major construction projects. I've been very blessed. But in the end, what matters the most is the ability to effectively manage your facility and to meet the needs of its occupants. And this must happen regardless of what your educational background is. Because with the right mental attitude, you can achieve anything. So the next one we're going to deal with now is facility managers working only 9 to 5. Oh boy, I can tell you something. As I said, 20 years in this industry, and I've come across plenty of facility managers who are clock watchers. If you're watching the clock, think about another career. So as a facility manager, you're obviously responsible for the overseeing of your maintenance and the operations of your building. And this obviously involves overseeing your staff and other maintenance workers and dealing with any issues that may arise with the building and its equipment. So the job often requires working beyond normal hours. So business hours so that you can handle emergencies or complete necessary repairs. You may have reports that need to be in. You may need to prepare for meetings. So you're definitely not going to be working 9 to 5. Now we have buildings can be managed from behind a desk. So the truth of the matter is you can manage multiple buildings in different locations from behind your desk without ever physically visiting each building. And the way that it's done nowadays, a lot of the time, is that they use technology, building management systems, remote monitoring, communication tools. But one must remember, it's important to note that remote management is certainly not a substitute for in-person visits. And when I say in-person visits, that means you going out to the building. You need to interact with your staff. You need to interact with your contractors. You need to interact with your tenants. So there are times when you're going to have to do inspections and it's going to require physical presence. But let me just give you a quick scenario. Let's say you never go to the building. And one evening, somebody phones you up and it's the fire brigade. You have a fire at the building. The fireman needs to know where's the substation to switch off the electricity and where's the key to that substation. And because you don't go there, you don't know the answer. So you say, well, let me just have a look on the building plans on my tablet. And then suddenly we don't have a proper signal and you can't get online. And the minutes are ticking by. And the faster those minutes are ticking by, the more dangerous the fire is becoming. And eventually, you burn the building down. So yes, technology allows you to do management, but no, you cannot do it from behind a desk. I can tell you another quick story. I left my previous company in 2019, and from 2019 until now, 2023, they are still phoning me and asking me where this is, where that is. Do I know about this? Do I know about that? So, the answer to is, know your building, get to site, get to learn everything that there is about a building. Knowledge at the end is your greatest asset. Number 5, facility management is all about maintenance. Some say it's janitorial, some say it's cleaning, sometimes say it's just about security. But facility management encompasses a wide range of tasks, including maintenance, also security, energy management, space planning, vendor management, just to name a few. So it's a highly strategic and technical field, and it requires a deep understanding of the workings of buildings and infrastructure. But the stigma will stay, and yes, people will still say it's just about maintenance. You always get people even asking you, what do? You say, I'm a facility manager. Oh, you're the maintenance guy. See what I mean? Happens still today, even though I've been in this industry for many, many years. Number 6, it is only for large facilities and commercial buildings. I can personally tell you that's not true. I manage various size buildings, small shopping centers to larger shopping centers, as well as commercial buildings and even some residential stuff. So it can be applied to any type of building. You get schools, you get other kinds of institutions, universities, petrochemical plants, just to name a few. So definitely not just for large facilities or just commercial buildings.
Number 7, facility management is not a valuable investment. Investing in a robust facility management program can lead to long-term cost savings, improve sustainability, and increase tenant satisfaction, among some other benefits. Now, the whole point behind facility management is to look after the building. Although admittedly, I know of landlords that own buildings, have facility management systems in place, yet they sweat the asset until there's nothing left. But for those that are serious, Definitely having a proper system in place can definitely reduce costs and lengthen. Having a proper program in place can definitely extend the lifetime of the building or the equipment.
And number 8, facility management is only for physical assets. Facility management is not limited to just a physical asset. It encompasses a wide range of activities and responsibilities that are required to ensure the efficient and effective operation of a facility. Our physical assets, such as the buildings and the equipment, are certainly part of a facility management. The scope of the discipline extends to include many other aspects as well. And these may include maintenance and repair of the physical assets, managing and coordinating the use of the facility, ensuring the safety and security of the facility and its occupants, managing energy and resource consumption, and overseeing administrative and management functions. So in short, facility management is a comprehensive approach to managing all the aspects of a facility to ensure its effective and efficient operation. And number 9, facility management is just a cost center. The reality is it can be considered as both a cost center and a value center. As a cost center, it's responsible for the expenses that are associated with maintaining the building, the normal day-to-day maintenance, your utilities, cleaning, security, etc. But it can also be seen as a value center because of the role it plays in supporting the organization's missions and goals. It creates a safe and productive work environment, and it improves employee morale and productivity. Therefore, that kind of thing contributes towards the profits and the overall well-being of the organization. So facility management can also generate revenue by using underutilized space, implementing energy-saving measures, or by renting out space to other organizations. The role of facility management in an organization depends on the priorities of the organization and the goals set for the facility management team. And obviously, cost saving is certainly an important consideration. The role of the facility management can also be seen as an investment in the long-term success of the organization. I think we've said that in the previous ones before this. So yes, as you can see, all of it is ties up to each other in some form or manner. So the last point here is number 10. Facility management is not a dynamic field. To that I must just say that facility management is definitely a dynamic field, and it's evolved significantly in recent years and continues to do so. Now, some of the aspects of the field remain stable and consistent, and the industry is constantly adapting to changing technology and economic conditions and regulations. In particular, there's been a significant shift towards sustainability and energy efficiency. You can see that all over the world. There's also been an increased focus on health and safety in facilities. There's been an increased use of technology such as building management systems to improve efficiency and effectiveness. And then furthermore, the COVID-19 pandemic has also had a significant impact on the field, leading to changes in the way facilities are managed and used. For example, there's been an increased emphasis on ensuring the cleanliness and safety of facilities to prevent the spread of the virus. So just to conclude, facility management is not a static field and continues to evolve and adapt to the changing circumstances. Just remember, as a facility manager, you need to be proactive and you need to stay up to date on the latest trends and developments in order to be effective in your role. So we've come to the end of the video. If you found the information useful, please don't hesitate to put a comment below. Also, let me know what other subjects you'd like to see videos on. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, comments more than welcome. And as you can see right at the end of here, I've written this book here on facility management for beginners and a new facility manager's quick start guide to becoming a facility superhero. It's packed with a load of information. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know when it's going to be launching, definitely within the next 60 days. Thanks again.